this is Zai Nas. Welcome to the latest edition of ZMA Today. At Zai Martial Arts Academy, we approach youth classes as more than just another after-school activity by helping to develop a healthy mind and body in our children. One of the benefits of martial arts is it increases our fitness, preparing our children for life not only today, but life down the road and helping them to succeed. Today we're going to speak to some of our instructors as well as some of the parents about the benefits of martial arts in their children.
It's been great for their self-control and their flexibility, and they're so physically fit.
Now, respect is important because if you don't take what you're doing seriously, if you don't devote the maximum amount of energy to what you're doing, you can't get the maximum benefit out of it. So first we teach them how to concentrate on what they're doing, and second we teach them how to respect it and appreciate it fully. And this allows them to gain the maximum benefit from everything that they're doing.
I love how it's geared towards their development level. You don't expect him when he's 5 or 6 to be able to stand and hold attention as if he were 12.
We're here with Sifu Zai, and he's going to talk to us today about a self-defense tip and a martial arts technique.
Alright, last time we talked about the ABCs of self-defense. We covered A, which stands for avoid, and then B stands for breathe, to make sure if you get in trouble or if you feel danger, take a deep breath and relax. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic, which is C, communicate. Now, communicate with confidence and respect. That's really important. Now, communicating doesn't mean that you tell someone to back off. You could. That's one way of communicating. Remember, the human beings also communicate physically, right? So the way you stand and the distance that you take between you and an opponent can communicate a lot about you. So if you stand with your head down or you drop your eyes, it communicates lack of confidence. Or on the other hand, if you make eye contact or get a good posture when you're walking around, it communicates confidence. So what we want to do is we want to communicate to our opponent or to anyone who's confronting us confidence, but with respect. Now, we don't want to come around arrogant because that'll cause trouble. You don't want to make it worse than it is. So taking a posture is a very important part, and that's what we're going to be talking about as far as the ABCs of self-defense. So communicate means when you're confronted by danger, you want to make sure that you have enough distance from your opponent. So get enough distance where he can't reach up and grab you. That's getting yourself physically away from him. And then communicate confidence by putting your hands up. The way this will work is you would naturally put one leg back, one forward, so you're sideways, and put both hands up in front of you. Open hands, not tight fists. And that's really important because when you're confronted by someone, when you put a fist in front of someone, it automatically communicates fight. Which in return, you're going to get that. You're going to get a fight. What we want to do is we don't want to fight. So by keeping our hands open, it tells an opponent that back off, I don't want to fight. But at the same time, the way I'm posturing myself, it looks like I know how to fight. So what I'm communicating is that if you come at me, I will fight you back, but at the same time, I don't want to, and that's why that open hand communicates. So communication is very important. Like we talked about, it's with your eye contact, it's with your posture, it's with verbally where you tell the opponent. So remember that A, again, stands for avoid. Don't get in trouble, try to avoid it. If you get in trouble, B, take a deep breath, and C, get a good posture. Make sure you communicate to that opponent that you will not be avoided.
This week's technique is the roundhouse kick, and here's Sifu Zai to explain it.
Your kicks are one of the most important weapons you have in your self-defense arsenal. Your kicks are longer and they're more powerful. A disadvantage of using your legs is obviously you can fall or someone can catch your legs. So we're going to work on what's called a roundhouse kick. And roundhouse kick is a very simple kick, but it's one of the most powerful weapons you have. It's a very powerful kick. Now, to start your kick, like we talked about before, you want to get into your guarding position. So your hands are up and you're in your fighting position. Now, step one, and there are a couple of variations on the roundhouse kick. We'll just cover a very basic one. So step one, you take your front foot your leading foot, and I want you to turn your foot away. Now that's really important, so when you kick, you don't end up damaging your knee, and also you want to be able to turn your hips around. So we take our front foot and we turn it away. Now, once you turn your foot, your back leg now comes up and over. It's called a roundhouse because it looks like you're kicking over and around things. So it covers over the top, and we fire a kick. Okay. Now your front hand, this is really important. Whenever you do a kick, you want to counterbalance our kick so we don't fall. So as we're kicking, your right hand, which ends up your leading hand, your right hand will drop back away. If you played soccer, you know that's how we kick a soccer ball. When you fire a kick, your hand just drops back. It kind of counterbalances. It gives you that snap. So step one, we turn our foot. Step two, we bring our leg up and over, and your right hand just drops back. You want to kick with the shin or top of the foot. Preferably shin, because you don't want to damage your foot. There's a lot of tiny bones in your feet. So let's go through that again. From a good fighting position, we turn our foot. Once you turn your foot, your hand comes up and over, and you want to make sure you turn your hips all the way around, and there's that kick, and we return it. Whether you go around or return it, doesn't matter.